Hello and welcome. It has been a hot minute here at the Station Bee, but Loki says, I know what time it is. I know, a hot minute has... Oh, welcome. Welcome, replay crew. This is your host, Phoenix Electra, and this is Loki, the show cat, who's missed his lady. Because it's been a hot minute, because I, traveled and was on airplanes and shenanigans for the past week, and all I was thinking was I brought all my kit to live stream, and what did I not have a chance for? Live streaming. Can I get a high five? Loki. Oh, so strong. Let's see if Freya Froofers will come out for snackies. Ow, he's biting me. Try not to be funny backlit. Oh my gosh, you'd think I literally forgot how to live stream. But where are we? Loki's had some snacks. Freya Froofers will probably be out, so we will have these snackies for later. Oh, come on, Freya Froofers. Come on. Freya, do you want snackies? Come on, girl. I'm gonna get my fingers bitten off. Oh, Loki is so strong and handsome. What a handsome boy he is. Okay, you gotta wait till Freya Froofers gets your snackies. Okay, let's be distracted for a minute. How has everybody been? I realize it's been a week, and first off, thank you to everybody who this week followed me over on the Rumbles. We're up to 20 followers over there, and thank you. When we get 80 more, we will start live streaming to Rumble, because I am not in the mood to pay $10 a month to stream there. So if Rumble wants to get in touch with me, then make me an offer. But I'm a social media nobody. I forgot to even post on Instagram that I wasn't going to... Well, I thought I was going to get a chance to stream this past week, but literally I was not home, and I had to do some adulty things. But let's see here. Cats have had snacks. Oh, they look so cute in the background, and this light behind me looks terrible. Oh, alright, well, that looks a little bit better. Are we in focus? Hey, goobers. Oh, yeah. So, let's see here. Cats have had snacks, and then we show what we worked on. So, I got most of the flossing done. All of the flossing done. And the eyelets finished, and fixed the one that I busted through. So that got did this week, and so I was away in lands far, far from here, dealing with lots of dusty things and seeing things, bringing home things. So should we start off with a little bit of a mini haul? Some of these things are actually mine that are just back where I can use them. So let's start with those things first. So to begin with, old-fashioned embroidery hoop. Well, I mean, we'll get to that. We have this cute, cruel, knotwork leaf pattern. So, something to stitch on. We have a holiday stocking, which is where this goes. That should I have maybe left that for my sister, who enjoys kind of cross stitch way more than I did? Possibly. This We will see. I might just hack the embroidery floss. We have this cute little fairy girl that, and we have this old project that I don't even know. I mean, well, it's been a hot minute for all of these things. So let's see here. This says, hearts are full when friendship blooms. If I hadn't stitched the back on, I might put some little flowers on here, but we'll see. You have this little seed bead and counted cross stitch Santa. And this is a tablecloth that I think my grandma started. And there's just a couple more motifs to finish. So we'll finish her off. And oh, I think some of these are the yarn threads for this project, and then some embroidery floss, because I gave away my entire embroidery floss stash a while ago and then kind of regretted it and have since been looking and needing more. Oh, this is the colors for this little girly. I don't think she requires that. Hey. And pieces for something. Some more felt or something. A ball. Some yarn that was my grandma's. And so that is that piece. These other things are new acquisitions, but they cost me no money. Well, I take that back. They cost me the checked baggage fees. I have hacked pieces from a handbag that I just really wanted the hardware for. Am I a weirdo? Yes. Yes, I am. Some more counted cross-stitch fabric. We have this cute fabric that's like a greeny color with grommet or metal details. We'll have to hand sew this because my machine might die. Some more embroidery, some blue stuff. Actually, I think this is shaped like an apron, which is why I grabbed it. Like, oh, cute. Apron, schmata. Some peachy tie-dye fabric. More of that. Some white stuff that's trying to get stains on it. For like lining. It's not... Oh, it's got a little stretch to it. It's like a two-way stretch. Oh, and it's shiny. Costume materials. Which is actually what most of this is. Get over here. Pieces. Some cute blue with daisies. This is a yard or two. Oh, that. Some cute orange with gray flowers. That's not focusing. There we go. We're a YouTuber now. Some pink floral. Some blue, some other pieces. This purple is cute though. Super sheer. Loki wants me to lay something out for him. Do you want to lay on this in front of me? So yeah, we I know I'm on a super low buy, and actually I didn't buy it. It was all mine or acquired to me. That is for Friday. All of our pieces of canvas and stuff for our sewing lessons. The sewing bag I brought with me. And what we have going for today is still work on these combinations that are going to take it as long as they're going to take. And so what is not showing up on this overexposed white on white is I, with super crummy scissors, am working on the insertion lace section. We also got some new tech and lots of cord replacements for my chargers, which is great because my camera battery and Bluetooth charger takes an old-fashioned USB-C adapter thingy, and I only have one left, and I got a whole bunch more. We have a clip-on mic that we'll have to try, and a little microphone, which I guess I could have... Too lazy. So, what's everybody working on? How's everybody doing? It's Sunday. Getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. Not that I ever wasn't working, even though I was gone. I just worked a hair less, differently, because time zone changes and weirdness. But I feel like I missed so much because I had family stuff that needed attention. So we were doing that and doing some adulting things, and now we're back. I'm super excited. And hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I have not. I just started this morning. What's going on here? So things are going that well. I am still jet lagged, even though actually tired. Time zone changes are tiring, and flying was tiring, especially when you end up sleeping in airports, which was not ideal, but things happen sometimes when you live in a smallish location and there's only certain flights and things. I know, we're sure on to the kvetching part this morning. What is happening here? Alright, well, I guess the first thing we're going to do is get distracted by my mobile. There isn't a chat stream. What? Oh, type message. Hi. Oh, it didn't show up. That's so weird. Oh, there it showed up. It's delayed. I see it on the computer. I'm getting word that the chat function is not working on mobile. I see it on the computer end. But, well, if this, we'll see what's going on. If we need to make notes for Dimitri to... Never mind, here it is. Okay, that's what I thought. It's just hiding, but thanks for your chat. And let's see. Yeah, so let's see here. So much happened. We flew out last week. Spent a night at this cute little, I don't know, cute's an odd descriptor. A little, let's call it a ski chalet for a night that was, we'll go with the word as quaint. It It was quaint and kind of a fixer-upper, but the people were friendly, so that was nice. Then we spent the next couple of days at another ski chalet. This one fortunately had a hot tub. Audio is awesome. Yay! We love to hear that our audio's good. Oh, I don't need to talk right into the mic. I forget, and it's causing me a shadow, but I didn't put my face on, so there's not much to see here. There's not much to see here. And I'm still fighting with this knot. Yep, and then we spent 4 days with families, which was fun. And then we traveled, and we were at this other cute little Airbnb that had the saddest, it was a very sad hula hoop. So I donated 2 hoops to them, my tiniest little mini ones that I don't usually use them, and I've got other little hoops to play with, so the kids who stay there needed better hoops than that like raggedy taggedy ass one. And we dealt with some more family things, did some adulting things, and then we came home, and cats had to like suss us out again. They were like, "Are you still our humans? Are you our humans?" And we had to be like, "Yes, we are still your humans." But everything is mostly picked up and put away, and now it's just reevaluating and figuring out and getting back to the good old things, like hanging out with you all and live streaming. It was I couldn't believe, I mean, thank you again to everybody who's following me over on the Rumbles, because I'm trying to build my platform there, because YouTube's, I don't know, I still have my 12, but I really enjoy the direct-to-consumer. Who's texting me again? Oh. Okay, we will deal. That is whatever. It's sweet, but so yeah, then we spent a night at an airport that was, sleeping was not so much fun. And then we did all those things. And I couldn't believe while we were gone, all of the craziness with poor Nick Rekita, with his Twitter account being deleted, and then having his entire channel be yeeted mid live stream the other night, and then fortunately having his channel restored 2 days later, which is why we entitled this episode "The Pope Has Risen," because Nick Rekita is the lawyer pope of the YouTubes. And so much and it's so ridiculous, with so much of it being from this giant mass flagging campaign, from commenting on, I don't know, I don't want to use protected classes. Folks who need to lead with how they are special. Let's go with that. Because I remember a time when folks who were special and not mean culture just wanted to be left alone, accepted for who they are and left alone, but there wasn't this need to, people didn't lead with how they were special first. It was, I'm a human who happens to do XYZ, not I'm special with XYZ and I happen to be human. So I just don't get it. But it might be that I'm just old enough that I've had experiences that shaped me differently. So there. I guess is that. But they didn't even, I mean, okay, so my understanding is they were reporting Nick Rekita they were reporting him to whatever version of the lawyers board oversight committee in Minnesota, which from my understanding of when the lawyers speak, the only valid complaints against lawyers can only be made by individuals who have been directly party to malfeasance. Look at all those big words. So, unless you were the one harmed by your lawyer, there's nothing to make a claim about. And additionally, at least in Minnesota, unless they didn't read the fine print to not have that be included on the form, your name and information that you use to fill out the form becomes public property. And these people didn't enjoy that Nick was reading out their names. He blacked out their addresses and other personal stuff, but yeah. So again, it's don't F around with lawyers who know how things work that you don't. It might not end well for you. Or actually, that's not true. That makes it sound like something bad's going to happen. There might be unintended consequences with those choices. Let's go with those words. And they didn't like it. But fortunately, he's working to have these strikes removed, because they just have it out for him, which goes back to things that we've talked about in previous weeks of the reason free speech has to be protected is to hear things that you don't like. And people can say things you don't agree with and don't like. As long as they're not like inciting violence or harm against you, people can say stuff. And you kind of just gotta get over it. My belly's hungry. I'm hungry. So hungry. So yeah, I'm glad. Thanks, Rackets, for giving me something to talk about. And the group of individuals who organized it allegedly are telling minors how to make, in essence, drugs. And I have a blanket policy of shouldn't use drugs for any reason, whether it be kids who want to be bodybuilders and start using testosterone or Anavar or MK677 or any of the other peptides. You, as Coach Greg says, aren't done growing and you still have newbie gains, and before you alter yourself chemically, you need to really have a thoughtful, honest discussion with a medical provider, not medical advice, but if you know how to find stuff. Me. and we can talk about these things. But enough of that little divergence. Yeah, my blanket policy is kids shouldn't do drugs. Period. And adults shouldn't be encouraging it. Period. All right. Oh. And there's still all the shenanigans with Boozy. Oh, I made this note. Boozy trying to grift off Rekita. I don't know whose stream that was, and I'm going to have to go back and watch it because it was probably hysterical. But yeah, so I'm glad to be back. Had my breakfast toasty, which after a week away and eating carb on carb on carb with a pretend protein and some minimal veg, was so good to have a super vegetable stuffed anabolic toasty. It's one of the good things about being away. It helped to remind me of what my goals, remind me of why I made the goals I have and why it's important to get back to them, because they're important to me. We were letting things get in our way and not living up to our fullest potential, which is only on us. So, if you have something, go out and try for it, because you don't lose for trying, but you don't gain by not trying. Words of the wisdoms for the day. Yeah, but it was so dusty and mildewy where we are. We did some swabbing this morning just to rule things out. And fortunately, negative swabbies. Is it helping my mucousy phlegmy cough? Not particularly, but that's what Benadryl's for. Oh, excuse me. But it was a good break good to shake things up a little bit, because sometimes you need a change of environment to remind yourself of what's important. Or yeah. That's what I said, and that's what I mean. Yeah, so I exposed this first lace trim with the crummiest scissors, and I did a terrible job. So I have to finesse the hem a little bit in some places, because the halves were not even. Yeah, it was a learning experience, which I'm glad I learned from that experience. So that's all we can hope to do. But yeah, oh my god, yikes. You'd think I still was on East Coast time, even though I never really got off of West Coast time. And then we got back, and flying into the airport on the descent, it was like, oh, hello, fire smokiness rimming the valley. It's been so long. But fortunately, I think I heard that it's mostly controlled burns, but there is a fire also. Plus, there was an earthquake while we were gone. few counties away. So yeah, it's cheapers. It's been a time. But we're back now. These garment is definitely going to be hand wash only. This one lace has got some holes in it. But fortunately, this is the basemost layer. Everything's a-okay. Ay, 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 sleepers. I thought I had cats in the background. Oh well. They tricked me. They tricked me. Oh. Wowie. Wowie. Yes, so this week we will be back to our normal streaming schedule, which currently is Fridays are lessons from the American Dressmaker's lesson book, our Shop Our Stash Saturday, and then Sundays for the Stitch and Bee, which we will see what we're working on next. Oh, we've got all the probably these things, or we've got our Queen of Hearts skirt that needs some pinning. Though if maybe we'll fire up the sewing machine later too. Put some pins and stuff and just fire away, fire away. Ricochet, make away. Yeah. So I'm just like doing a little whip stitch or a hem stitch and practicing all of my skills from the lessons. Everything's just propped up on a pillow in my ham, so I can practice my gutter posture. Suck in your guts. So I gotta get those rectus abdominis nice and strong so that when we see them they look nice and full and not covered in flab. So we got goals. No, I got this cute little new to me black metal studded fanny packer bag, and it was so nice to have it on. To have to need to at some point add more holes to it because it's going to be too big in a little bit here. It was great. Made me feel spooktacular. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Leo, the puppy Leo was so excited. Yep. Oops. Sorry. Oh, that little yippy doggy. Yippee-ki-yay, little puppy. I don't understand dogs, but I never had any growing up, so I just don't. They confuse me. I do not understand their doggy ways. Not that I had cats growing up either, but they just make more sense to me. We just get along better. And they don't scare me. Hey, Loki Bug! Did you hear me talking about how cute you were and how much I loves you? How much I love to be home with you? You know, these guys don't. The last time they were left alone, they were not even a year old. And they're used to somebody like literally being in the house all the time. They haven't even been left for like a day trip. But they survived. They did it. We all did it. Yeah, so one of those things I had to practice. I don't even want to talk about it. It's too silly. I'm just going to laugh about it later to myself. But when people care about you and they say stuff, but they don't realize that it just comes across weird. I know that was super cryptic, but I don't feel like sharing the details. Just felt like sharing that I'm practicing laughing at myself and my personal experiences, because if I can't laugh at myself, then I can't enjoy the humor of others. Speaking of humor of others, oh my gosh, there's so much. There are the what, four gajillion seasons of Trailer Park Boys. Plus, there's all the ancillary, like the 8 episodes of them in the U.S. and all of their misadventures there, or so much stuff. Movies? I didn't know they did have movies. So that show reminds me of at least the early episodes of being of like childhood. It just makes me. I feel like I knew kids like that. So funny. What is equally funny, and if I pull this too tight. Oops. Is what we do in the shadows. And then this newest season, I want all of Nadia, and I want all, actually not even just the lead, the I want all of the costumes, all of them. I never been into there. Yeah, I just do. I just do. Just every single one of them. They just make me happy. And the some of Nadia's costumes. Oh, that's where we're going. The modern materials with those Edwardian Victorian style costume shapes of clothing shapes. They are costumes, but it's clothing. Love it. Love all of it. Want to make. Or just I'm like not feeling. It's okay to be irreverent and modernize things. Wow, words are words. Words are words. We are so profound this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it might be. Woohoo! Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Yeah, so they're gone. Now we're back. Things are good. And I can't wait to see all the new things that we're going to be sewing and creating and working on. And the acts we're going to be creating. And all the fun stuff. So stay tuned for so much more. Not that I'm ending quite yet. I'm just took a break because I wasn't sure what to say. We're working on a song and dance number and some hoop numbers. And there's just so much funness coming. And there's so much funness now. Ow, porcupine! Oh, yep. It's good to be back. I just blubbering too much. Should we not blubbering enough? Blubbering too much. Well, let's at least get this last piece at least tacked on. And then we'll see what happens next. Oh yeah, but there's so many interesting stuff for Uncivil Love or Kurt to talk about with this new season, new session of the Supreme Court. There's some DMCA things. There's a little of this. There's a little of that. So check over on his channel for those shenanigans. Washing machine song. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this up and then maybe take a nap. So, don't wait till tomorrow when you can be fabulous today. And if you can't laugh at yourself, you should not be laughing at anybody else. Alright, have fun. Do great things. Bye.